Position and fast break game for the Battalion.
Speaking of fast break, Luke Pither on the rush, getting into Tangrady. Here's Cameron following up, backhand in front. Tangrady dumped. There goes the net. And no call on the play as Tangrady goes tumbling into the cage and gets up rather slowly in behind Thomas McCollum, who's not getting up quickly either. A big collision in behind the all-star goaltender of Brampton.
And I'm surprised there's not a penalty call right here. Just going in, there's a trip by Matt Clark that sends Tangrady into McCollum. McCollum wasn't expecting it. Tangrady goes straight towards the room.
For his first goal of the series, Subban with a hard drive, knocked away by the blocker. There's a chance in front. Palmieri again scores! Palmieri from behind the net opens the scoring 51 seconds in. It doesn't matter where he is, it's going in.
He's just got the hot hand right now. He's got 7 points in the last 2 games going into tonight, and he gets things started here tonight with a bad angle shot. This is a good pass by Tanaka across. Couldn't get a hold of it the first time, and then banks it off McCollum's back and in. We'll get another look from the corner cam. Watch this shot. Comes off the backboards. There's the backhander. He hits McCollum in the shoulder, and it goes in the
inches, and a bad decision there as he's caught. Hodgson breaking in, has Kang trailing, leaves the puck for Kang, out in front, they score! Cody Hodgson scores on the open side on a nice feed from Matt Kang after the giveaway at the Brampton blue line by Belleville Sean Malone.
And what a play by the very own Cody Hodgson. Big time play. He turns around, draws the defenseman, puts the drop pass to open up Kang, and then somehow works his way through a crowd, gets his stick and in good position in front of the net. Watch this drop pass, and then he comes all the way around and outskates Nick Pageau the long way and gets inside of him on the far boards. Get another look at it from that side. Great vision by Kang to find him, but look at how hard Cody Hodgson fought.
Silas cross ice, Subban. Down low, tip off back to Subban. Tipped in front, bouncing puck, Mashinter, they score! Matt Tipoff falling to the ice, and the Bulls take a 2-1 lead on the power play goal. Follow the bouncing puck on the replay.
Matt Tipoff has not scored since the opening game of the playoffs. That was just 15 games ago. And he gets a piece of this one, and it's finding its way behind Thomas McCollum. And the way McCollum has been seeing the puck, this is about the only way you were going to be able to beat him is on an odd bounce. And Belleville Bulls got a lucky bounce on this one. Get another look at it right here. Subban gets it started, moves it down to Mashinter, who just kind of fans this one out of the air. It's bouncing around, and Tipoff on his way down. Taken out of the play very well by Matt Clark. He separates the body and the puck. There's the bat out of the air, the toe save, and then just as he's going down, Tipoff gets a piece of it, puts it behind the net. Great Tanaka in the Bull zone.
To the left of Mike Murphy, and it's won by Hodgson. Quick shot, they score! That's a killer. 10 seconds to go. Hodgson back to Grachev, and the game is tied just like that.
And this is 2 games in a row that the Brampton Battalion finish off the second period with a big-time momentum-lifting goal. You'll remember in the last game, Game 4, it was Matt Duchesne that scored with just about 3 minutes, well, just under 3 minutes left to go.
Then maneuvers inside the line, shooting position, hands off. Hey, oh, what a save by McCollum! At this great save by Thomas McCollum.
There's the long, fine Subban, and it looks like, Cameron, and it looks like he made the save with the inside of his stick. Take a look at it on this replay. Yeah, it is. It's going to be the inside of his stick of the NHLer.
Here's Kang going to the front of the goal. Kang. Handing off for Tansky. Hodgson out in front. There's Cody Hodgson. Lots of room. He scores. No goal. No goal. It's blown on. And Kang interfered with the goaltender Murphy, and he can't believe the call. Kang just blew a nut. And he is headed to the blocks. What a turn of events right here. As Cody Hodgson scored what looked like the go-ahead goal, and Matt Kang, livid with the call by the referee behind the goal, blowing it down immediately.
I'll agree with you. Matt Kang definitely did go nuts on that one. He makes his way to the penalty box. You get another look at it right here. Hodgson waits out, and right there is where they're going to say, but I don't know, it somewhat looks like Nick Pageau might have pushed him into it a little bit. You get another look from this angle. He goes down on top. I don't know about this call. This is pretty iffy. That one could go.
Going to the goal. Shot by Kang. Kicked aside by Murphy. And Pageau will clear it ahead. And Palmieri looks up at the clock. Will he take a shot from well out? McCollum ends regulation time with one last save. 37-22. The shots in favor of the Battalion. Mike Murphy with 35 saves. Thomas McCollum with 20 saves, and Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final is headed to overtime. Will dart inside the line. Pageau takes a shot off the back wall. Here's Mashinter stepping into a shot. Scores! Brandon Mashinter nets the winner. The Belleville Bulls live to play another day. 3 minutes and 12 seconds into overtime. Brandon Mashinter raises the roof off the Yardman.
And we'll have to wait and see on this one. The Battalion are standing up. They're not sure, but they are standing to protest. I don't know what the protest is at the moment. As it stands, Brandon Mashinter has scored his 7th goal of the playoffs and may have ended this game, but they are going upstairs right away as soon as it happened. The officials went off. Take a look. Mashinter winds up and drills this one, and it goes in. I don't know what they're contesting on this one.
It hit something in front and went upstairs on pair-off. It cleanly...
I think they're saying that it hit the post and didn't go in, but it looked like it cut mesh. Off McCollum's shoulder and hit the mesh in the back of the net. This one should stand.
Oh, wow. It's not going to stand, and I don't know what the call could be. By that replay, I don't know what the call could be. Tit for tat, though. Brampton had one waved off in the 3rd period. Now, George Burnett needs an explanation, and we would love to have one here, too. I have no idea what could possibly keep this from being a goal.
The only way that I could possibly think of is if Tanaka touches McCollum on the way through, but he had lots of time to reset himself and see the shot. Tanaka's well out of the frame when the shot goes.
Belleville supporters are completely mystified. Well, there's no penalty on the play. What are the referees doing in this series? It is unbelievable.
They've taken away a game winner from Brampton. Now they've taken away a game winner from Belleville. I have no clue. And you side, both of them, very interesting calls.
Here's Tansky to Kang. Kang inside, they shoot. What a save! Murphy with a game saver. Palmieri throws a swat. Here's a chance in front. Tansky shot it wide. What a chance by... Another big face-off win by Brampton, but a great job by Pageau to keep it in at the line. Subban won't shoot. Backing away from Stajan. Now off to Pageau, one-timer. There's the save. Rebound is there. Palmieri scores! Palmieri ends the game in the 5th overtime period of Game 5. And this time, we are headed for Brampton for Game 6.
Not much you can dispute about that one. The shot comes in from the point. Nick Pageau directs it, and then jamming away at it. Just seemed that Tipoff or Palmieri, one of the two of them was going to get that goal. And it's going to be the hot hand. Nick Palmieri scores his 2nd goal of the game. And has he ever been off? Just on fire. We'll get another look at this one. Here's the shot by Pageau. And there's a couple of whacks at it and eventually slides through the legs. It's going to read Nick Palmieri from PK Subban and Nick Pageau jamming away at it and getting it right through the legs of Thomas McCollum. And the Bulls have forced a Game 6. They'll go back to Brampton tomorrow night.
It took a while for Nick Palmieri, playing in his first OHL playoffs after 4 years in Erie, to get his scoring touch going, but man, has he ever come alive against the Brampton Battalion. His 2nd of the game, coming off a 2-goal game in Game 4, a 3-goal outing in Game 3. Nick Palmieri ends it with 1:16 to go in the 2nd overtime period in Game 5 in Belleville, and we're right back at it. Not much time for the Battalion to lick their wounds. They'll have home ice advantage in Game 6 tomorrow night. If the Bulls can win that one, it'll go 7 back here on Sunday. 3-2, the Bulls win it in double overtime on Nick Palmieri's 2nd of the game. The post-game show, the press conference, all coming up next. Tim Durkin will have the 3 stars for you momentarily. With Scott Jackson, I'm Todd Smith. We'll throw it downstairs momentarily. 3-2, Belleville wins it in Game 5. This is the OHL Tonight on TV Cogeco, live from Belleville's Yardman Arena.